Welcome to Kings Talk. I'm your boy Joe Jordan, your host. And the Kings finally light the beam, man. It's been a minute. 4 game losing streak is finally over. And the Kings finally pressed that button. The purple beam lit outside of the arena. So the Sacramento Kings first. We are going to talk about the game that just happened. Sacramento Kings winning over the Timberwolves 115 to 104 in Minnesota. That was a good game. It was a good game. And this game was a game of runs. For real, the game of runs. I mean, the first quarter was kind of even. Then we get to the second quarter, the Kings blitzed them, get a double-digit lead. Then the Timberwolves in the third quarter grab a double-digit lead, right? Well, they grabbed it in the fourth, I believe, but they stormed back and took the lead in the third. And then at the end of the game in the fourth, the Kings uh, develop a run on their own and finish the game. Shout out to Malik Monk and De'Aaron Fox. And it's a bonus. So, but there are still some red flags showing the three-point shot is still a struggle with the Sacramento Kings. I feel like the Timberwolves had a lot of good looks that they missed. Obviously, we did. That's us every game. But the defense wasn't as sharp as the defense was pretty good. I will say that. I'm not going to shorthand the Kings. They play really good defense. There was some open shots the Timberwolves missed, but hey, that happens every game. Like I said, we miss open shots every single game. I mean, today, oh my goodness. I mean, miss open shot at the miss open shot at the miss open shot. So, oh, can y'all hear me? Okay, here we go. That's better. My bad, y'all. My bad. So the Kings, they deserved that win. They got on the road and they won. All right. And this is what without DeMar DeRozan did not play today, or Trey Lyles. Jay Crowder, we just signed him today, and he started for us at power forward. He had a decent game. He had a couple of turnovers, but those turnovers you could tell was based off like timing with the players and stuff like that. But he played pretty good. I thought he played good defensively. He was barking at Julius Randle, got in his head, and he made a couple of threes. Especially the last one he made that I know Julius Randle was mad about. So I like the addition of Jay Crowder, but we're gonna get into that on the back end of the show. So let's go over these stats, man. The team stats. So as I pull them up, all right, the team stats. The Kings, field goal percentage, 48%. Timberwolves, 44%. See, the Kings, we shoot good from the field almost every game. I mean, we shoot around 50% almost every game. Holding on to 44%, that's good. That's good. All right. 3-point line. We took 30. Y'all, I told y'all. The magic number for the Kings is 40. We got up 37. I'm cool with 37. We took 37 threes and made 12. So we shot 32% from the field. The Timberwolves took 39, made 14, shot 35% from the three-point line. I mean, not from the field, three-point line. Here's the thing. The Timberwolves have been outscoring us from three like crazy, like 60 plus over the first 2 games. And today, they only outscored us by 6 points. That's the key right there. We got to knock down these threes. The threes started to fall. We had 6 threes in the first half. We didn't hit our 7th three into the fourth quarter. I'm talking about late in the fourth quarter. So Bonus hit a 3. Malik Monk started going crazy from 3. And De'Aaron Fox also joined the party from the 3-point line. And Jay Crowder hit the last one, the last field goal we made. So 6 threes in the fourth quarter, 6 threes in the first half, no threes in the third quarter when the Timberwolves made their one. Free throws. We only took 15. Surprisingly, I mean, the whistle was not being blown in our favor. I mean, y'all know me. I don't complain about the refs. I'm gonna mention like the refs were bad, but I'm not gonna blame the game on the refs. I was not gonna do that, but the refs were bad. I mean, they were bad. It was one play when Kevin Huerter got swiped across the whole body, and then they called out of bounds on Kevin Huerter. It was crazy. Like it was a lot of crazy fouls they were calling. The Sabonis had 5 early fouls. He barely played the third quarter, and then he played a little bit of. I mean, he set a little bit in the fourth quarter, but he missed almost the whole third quarter. So, rebounds. I rebounded on 47-13, which opened up second chance points. I mean, we had in the second chance points 18-5. I like that, 18-5. right? You go to the offensive rebounds, 12-4. I mean, when you play on the road, you gotta be physical, out rebounding your opponent. Assists, 28 assists, y'all, out of 46 field goals. I'll take that. I'll take around 30 assists a game. They got 25 out of 33 field goals they made. Also, they shot 27 free throws, by the way. 24 from 27. We were 11 for 15. That's crazy. Turnovers, we had 17. Now, the turnovers, De'Aaron Fox had a few head scratching turnovers. Like, come on, man. Like I said, Jay Crowder had a couple of turnovers. So we're gonna get to the individual stats, but we had some. I'm not gonna say uncharacteristics, but because this has been happening, we had some turnovers that were bad. We had 17, they had 15. We gave up 20. We have a 20 post turnover. They gave up 21. Woo, Scott, y'all. Fast break points. We out fast break. I told y'all we had to win the fast break numbers. 18-9 points in the paint. Think about this, y'all. 64 points in the paint to 36, but yet they shot 27 free throws. We shot 15. Does that make sense? Like we lived in the paint, y'all, and they took 13. They took 12 more free throws than us. It's crazy. Second time this happened this season when a team shot way more free throws than us, but we dominated the paint. Crazy. So it was a good game. It's to go to the Timberwolves. Now the Timberwolves, all right. The player of the game when they in obviously is Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards had 29 points. He got in his bag in the third quarter and the second quarter, but he was 9 for 24. Oh man, what happened? Uh-oh. Timberwolves trying to take me out. Come on, y'all. Come on, Timberwolves. What y'all doing? I don't know what just happened. Anthony Edwards, he had 29 points. He was 9 for 24 from the field. We made it tough for him, but he was 4 for 9 from 3. I know he wanted to get up more threes than that, but 4 for 9. He was 7 from 8 from the free throw line. 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals, and we forced only 1 turnover on him. So he had a good game, but he didn't shoot well from the field. Keegan Murray had a big block on him. He did like a spin move and tried to shoot a floater, and Keegan Murray blocked it. That was a key block late in the fourth quarter. Then you had Julius Randle. Like I said, him and Jay Crowder, they were barking at each other during the game. 21 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists. He had 4 turnovers. He had 1 turnover when Fox. Oh, yeah, Anthony Edwards' only turnover is when De'Aaron Fox just took it from him after they called foul on De'Aaron Fox. They inbound the ball at the end of the third quarter. He just took it from Anthony Edwards and laid it up. And then he also got one on Julius Randle at the end of the – no, it wasn't the end of the second quarter. It was like a regular play. He stole it. Like, he tried to pass it to Mike Conley, I think, and he just stole it, swiping, no swiping, two-hand dunk, and knocked out the wire out the rim. Shout out to De'Aaron Fox for that. Swiping, no swiping. All right. 21 points. So Julius Randle, 21 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 turnovers, 2 steals. He was 8 from 14 from the field, shot well. He was bully balling Jay Crowder. I ain't gonna lie, like he was getting to the paint. But he was 1 for 5 from 3. He didn't shoot well from 3, 4 from 4 from the free throw line. But the guy who was killing me, man, was Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Oh my goodness. This is what Keegan Murray, among Keegan Murray's line, he had 17 points. But guess what? The key was he was 5 from 6 from the field, 5 from 6 from 3. He had 5 threes off the bench. Crazy. We need some contributions like that off the bench. Shout out to Keon Ellis. He gave us that one day. But he was good for them. Mike Conley was a little average. He had a lot of bonehead plays, head scratches too. He had 16 points, 3 turnovers, only 4 assists. He was 5 from 5 in the free throw line, but he was 4 from 11 from the field. That's not good. 3 from 8 from the 3-point line. So, and Rudy Gobert, I mean, he ain't really do much. Like, Sabonis was killing him in the post. Sabonis had a great game. Like, Rudy Gobert said that he wants to be the best defensive player in history. I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that, cuz. So yeah, but to the Kings. Play of the game for the Kings. I'm gonna give it to Malik Monk. All right, I'm gonna give it to Malik Monk. Woo, Malik Monk. Woo, what a stat line. 27 points, 9 assists, 8 rebounds. Woo, almost had a triple-double. 11 from 16 from the field, super efficient. 3 from 5 from the 3-point line. All right, let me see how much he had on the floor. Hopefully they got the numbers up already. All right. Let's see. In the full quarter, yeah, they got it. Okay. In the full quarter, Malik Monk was 4 from 4 from the field, 2 from 2 from the 3-point line. He had 11 points in the full quarter. Sabonis had 7 points in the full quarter. Fox had 9 points in the full quarter. 3 best players stepped up and they took over in the full quarter. Shout out to them, man. Shout out to them. But Malik Monk was great. I mean, the shots he was hitting in the full quarter was ridiculous. I mean, he had one on the kill when he was dribbling and he put it behind his back and he pulled a 3 on top of the key. I think was nice. It was a beauty. Then he came down and hit another 3. He hit a midi over Rudy Gobert. I think he hit a layup after that. He went to the cup and hit a layup like, hey, one. Man, I was getting hyped. And you know how Fox is. When Malik is cooking, it rubs off on Fox. Fox gets the ball, hits the wide open 3, then he gets the ball again and just pulls a 3 and make it. But it all started with Sabonis 3. Sabonis hit a 3 on top of the key, and Sabonis hit a midi early in the fourth quarter. So Sabonis sparked the team because we went through a drought where we could not buy a basket. Sabonis came in the game, got us 5 quick points, and then momentum just shifted. All right. Sabonis with an awesome game. 27 points, 5 assists, 12 rebounds, another double-double, 6 from 7 from the free throw line, 1 from 2 from the 3-point free throw, 1 from 2 from the 3-point line, 10 for 17 from the field. Efficient. 5 offensive rebounds. I love it. All right. And Malik Monk also had an offensive rebound. I love it. So Sabonis was really good. Plus 15. He was really good. He had 5 fouls. He was in foul trouble. He like I said, he barely played the third quarter. He played 34 minutes. You got De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox was missing a lot of shots that he usually makes. Don't forget, he dropped 60 on this team. One thing the commentator said about De'Aaron Fox is that, and I noticed this too, so you look at year 1 of the Mike Brown's era, right? Mr. Clutch, a lot of middies. He was really good from the 3-point line, and then he worked on his 3-point shot, followed in Mike Brown's year 2, but a lot of teams switched up how they defended Fox. They always put a bigger guard on him. Like we'll play the Clippers, they'll put Batum on him. We'll play Minnesota, and they'll put your boy what's his name? McDaniels on him. We'll play New Orleans. They'll put Herb on him. So they'll put guys with size on De'Aaron Fox to neutralize him. So over the summer, he worked on scoring inside over bigger guys. And you can see it. Like I said, this team, Minnesota, he dropped 60 on them. This a couple of weeks. I mean, it's like a week and a half ago. So he missed a lot of shots that he usually make. Like shots are going in and out. It was crazy. But he still finished with 26 points. He had 5 turnovers. He did have some turnovers that, like I told y'all, that were head scratchers. But he had 8 assists, 8 rebounds. He had 3 rebounds late in the fourth quarter. 3 from 8 from the 3-point line. He only shot 5 free throws, 3 from 5, 10 for 22 from the field. So he didn't shoot great from the field. He's shooting over 50% for the season, but he shot under 50% this game. But I'll take it because it came with a dub, and he had 9 in the fourth. He leads the league right now in four quarter points, by the way. And I think DeRozan is top 6, top 5, something like that. So shout out to De'Aaron Fox. Mr. Clutch. Jay Crowder, 8 points. First time as a King, 8 points. He had 2 turnovers that he just threw it right to the defense. But he had 8 points, 2 turnovers, 1 steal. He had 4 rebounds, 2 offensive rebounds, 2 from 4 from the 3-point line. He made 50% of his threes, which I like. 3 from 5 from the field. He had 27 minutes. He gave us good minutes. Keegan Murray, man. I love you, man. I love you. 8 points. 4 rebounds, 2 offensive rebounds, 1 steal, 1 assist, 1 block. No turnovers. He was a plus 11, but he was 4 from 11 from the field, 0 from 4 from 3. Like, Keegan could not buy a 3 to save his life. I don't know what it is. And his threes be wide open, y'all. I mean, I'm talking about wide open. I don't know what's up with Keegan Murray right now with his 3-point shot. Just keep shooting, my man. Keep shooting. Because once your threes start falling, our offense is going to get to a different level. Speaking of threes, Kevin Huerter. 14 minutes, 3 points, 3 turnovers. 1 turnover I give it to him, that wasn't on him. But still, 3 turnovers, 3 points, no assists. Sorry, 1 assist, 2 rebounds, 1 for 6 from the field, 1 for 5 from 3. I think he hit his first 3 and missed the next 5, next 4. Kevin Huerter, man, he's also been in the shooter slide. What the heck is going on with these shooters on our team? But Keon's shooting better than all of them. Keon Ellis started also again. He had 8 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds, 1 turnover. I'm trying to think what the turnover was. He had 1 turnover, 2 blocks, 1 steal, 2 for 5 from the 3-point line, 3 from 7 from the field. But Keon is shooting good from the 3-point line. I mean, he's the only one that's been consistent from the 3. You know what I mean? I gotta get some people some props. Isaac Jones, man, I thought he was a -10, but I thought he gave some good minutes. To tell you the truth, he was just in there doing the run. He had 8 points, 5 rebounds, 2 offensive rebounds, but he didn't have no turnovers. Okay, I guess they didn't count as turnovers. It was like 2 times he had the ball stripped from him, but I don't know. I don't know. Or 2 times he tried to go up and they blocked it. That's what happened. So he had his 4% from the field. He tried to shoot a 3, but it got blocked. And that's when Fox stole it and dunked it. But, man, I like Isaac Jones. He gave some good minutes. McLaughlin made it exciting for 2 minutes. So did McDermott for 1 minute. But Malik Monk was the star of the bench, 35 minutes. But this game was a good game for the Kings, man. It was a good game for the Kings. Now, I do want to find the stat. During the game, they pulled up a stat. Yo, I've been talking about this whole time. If you've been watching Kings talk, you know what I'm talking about. Like, just the struggles of the Sacramento Kings. Like, what are they struggling in? And they pointed it out right on the broadcast. All right, I'm going to pull it up for y'all. They pulled it out because the issue is it's a 3-point line, 3-point shooting. It is. It's a 3-point shooting. And they brought it up, and like I'm like, yo, I know when it's funny. I never looked at these exact numbers. They showing like they went into more depth into the 3-point numbers defensively. And I said we are shooting poorly from the 3-point line, and we are defending the 3 poorly. Like it's a terrible combination. And I'm surprised we won 9 games. Say the truth. Look at this. So it says Kings 3-point shooting this season. Overall, 33%, which is 5th worst. I talked about that. Percentage of points from the 3-point line, 30%. That's 2nd worst. I told y'all we have the top 3, top 4 highest field goal percentage, but we're one of the worst 3-point shooting teams. We need to take more threes. 3-point field goal percentage allowed, 38%. That's 2nd most. That's terrible. Opponents' percentage of point. Our opponents, their percentage of their points come from the 3-point line is 40%. That's the 2nd most that's allowed. So now we are one of the worst 3-point shooter teams, and we are also one of the worst 3-point defending teams. That is not good. They went in more depth with this stat, with the 3-point stat. Listen to this. Defending the 3. When the teams are shooting the 3 and we are in tight space when they're shooting the 3, which is 2 to 4 feet, guess what? We are 41%, which is 30th in the league, which is terrible. So where you want to be, we are 30th in the league. Open 4 to 6 feet when the opponents are open when they shooting the 3. Right, 16.1, which is the most. Oh, sorry. Let me back it up. Let me back it up. Oh my gosh, this is worse than I thought. Oh my goodness. So, that's what it says. When opponents are shooting, right? When they're shooting the 3 in tight space, 2 to 4 feet from the opponent when they shoot the 3. We allow 4.1 a game, which is tied for the 8th most, which is 41%. At 41%, which is 30 in the league. All right. Sorry, I'm messing this up. 3-point attempts, 41%, 30 in the league. All right, cool. Open threes that we allow, which is 4 to 6 feet, we allow 16.1 a game, which is the most. And the attempts percentage by the opponents per game is 33%, which is 12th. Wide open threes, y'all, that we give up 19.1, 14th fewest, right? So we are allowing 30% from 3-point this season with second worst in the NBA. So we are terrible at defending the three, y'all. Terrible. So hopefully getting Jay Crowder will help with that. He's a solid defender. He's also a talker. He be barking throughout the whole game. I thought it was a good pick of getting Jay Crowder, but we gotta be better at the 3-point line. So people saying, "Oh, Mike Brown this, Mike Brown that." Y'all watch the game. Mike Brown is not the problem. He's not the problem. We're not making wide open threes, and we are leaving dudes wide open. I mean, like, come on. We leave dudes wide open. All right. So, but we signed Jay Crowder today. As you know, Jay Crowder, he's a journeyman. You know, he played for Milwaukee last year. He didn't really do much. He played 25 games. Well, he averaged 23 minutes a game. Because he played for Milwaukee at the end of the season before that, and then that was terrible. But he also played with Phoenix. You know what I mean? He played with Phoenix when they got to the finals. He played with Miami when they got to the finals. So he got some NBA finals experience. You know, he played with Memphis, Utah, Cleveland when they went to the finals, Boston. He played for Dallas. That was when he played for Dallas when they went to the finals. No, they didn't go to the finals when he played for Dallas. So he's a journeyman, but I like what he brings. He's a veteran. He has championship experience. He's a pest on defense. Like I said, he talks a lot. You know, he gets in the defender's head, and he's a good shooter. I remember the Suns when they played the Clippers in the playoffs, I believe he had like 7 threes in the first half or in the first quarter, something like that. He had like a bunch of threes. He went crazy. But I like to pick up with Jay Crowder. I think he will add some stuff to us and make us tougher, man. Like we need a guy like that, like somebody that's scrappy. You know what I mean? We need and a shooter. Like he's a good shooter. And when I look at his 3-point numbers, Jay Crowder, he's a career. Let me see, 3-point shooter. He's a career 34%. He shot 35% last year from 3. Yeah, he basically been 35% these last few years. So I like the move. But look, great win for the Kings. Up next, we have Portland on the NBA Cup on Friday. And then on Sunday, we got Wemby and the Spurs. So our bracket is already won. Houston Rockets won the Kings bracket in the NBA Cup. But it'll be good for, these college regular season games. We still need to win. All right, but that's all I have for y'all today. I appreciate y'all for staying to the end, and I'll see y'all Friday, next episode. Peace out. Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.